Today we are pleased to announce the launch of our website, in which all this information will be made available to you and the general public. This is a first for the Columbus Centre, and I believe for any group or organization in the Italian community or focused on Italian Canadian history, to present their research and materials for public access online. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will correct me afterwards. Designed by Savory and Miramo, we are still working on posting all the interviews, the photographs, the documents, and other materials. We are also working on a few improvements. As always, we welcome your input and feedback as we work towards the full completion of the website for May 31st, 2012.
Buonasera, don't worry, no speeches, and a few words. A couple of comments. I'd like to acknowledge those people who, some are here, who made it possible for all of the words expressed today. People who shared their items, their letters, their memories, their hopes, their fears, their secrets. And that's good because it's helped break, as some others have said, the silence. Over the past month, I have read more, seen more, including last night with Mr. Scardelato's launch, about the internment than perhaps has been written or talked about over the past 70 years. I'm sure Professors Pilon and Iacovetta will attest to that. And I think that's very good. I think it's very good. We hope that what we are doing in our own little way will help our children and our children's children understand whatever role people who came before them had to undergo, and that they will be able to share with that, because as someone said it, I forgot who said it, those who do not know their history are bound to repeat it. Having said that, I'm pleased to see on a beautiful Saturday afternoon when we could be shopping, getting ready to go for a wedding, getting ready to go out for dinner. I'm sure even Mr. Tibolo is amazed that we have a stand-up crowd. Right, Mr. Cardarelli? We have a standing room only for the launch of a book or books in the Italian Canadian community. I'm sure even Professor Costa would agree that that's not unusual, but it's a little bit rare. And thank you very much to yourself. To yourself for coming out, wanting to know, wanting to share. With that, I want to read and acknowledge some of the people who are here and those of you who have been giving a little memento from us for sharing your thought. Stay behind after everybody goes out for cookies or wine or prosciutto. I don't know what's on the other side. But whatever there is, we want to take a group photo. And I'm simply going to read your names out loud, and then we'll take a group photo. And these are the people who were not interred, but were part of the families of those people who were interred. And one thing I discovered, Ms. Filarella, you will confess that most of the people that have been affected here all happen to be from Molise, whether it's Ururi, Iesi, or our own little Tony Ciccarelli from Guglionesi, 97 years old and 3 months. Tony, say hello. Turn around, stand up, Tony. Tony is our own little secret dynamo here at Villa Charities in Columbus Centre. She's only been volunteering for about 36 years. Thank you for inspiring, and for 40, I'm sorry, Tony, and for pushing us. And if I had a little bit of interest and knowledge, Tony made sure that she inspired me or bid me or kicked me to carry on. So to Tony and to the many other Tonys of the world who've given us their thoughts, their secrets, and things that we can show on our website or upstairs. I want to mention the name, and then I'll say to you, keep on talking, keep on sharing. Here are the names. Roger Bacci and the family, Cina Faveri, Judy Jessen, Sylvia Laurie, Janice Maggi, Denise Maggi, Maggie, my neighbor Palotta, Dolores DiRocco and her family. She's a neighbor of mine, or was, or I see her often. Aldo Bacci, Tony Ciccarelli, Paul Cozzi, a former member of the Villa Colombo Board, Nicholas Di Pietro, Olga Di Pietro, Frank Martinello, Emilio Mascia, nice to see he made the trip from Hamilton, Joan McKinnon, Sandy O'Grady, Karen Orlando, and of course my other paisans, Galileo and Ninette Ricci, from Montreal, living in Toronto, from Molise. Thank you all for your generosity of spirit and sharing your stories. Grazie, buon pomeriggio, buon divertimento.